Okay. As far as priority goes, this one's maybe 2 out of 5 as far as how hard it is for students to typically learn. Unfortunately, so that's good. It's not that hard. Unfortunately, I've never seen it be worth more than 1 point on the entire test. So that's kind of a low priority, but here we go. F is differentiable. I always think the following. Most AP problems where they declare F to be differentiable, I don't usually have to worry about that clue. But once in a while I do. So I can never forget it, I just don't typically pay a lot of attention to it. Now they give some values of F and F prime. Okay, again, I'm reading and I'm writing. I have no idea why that's helpful. So I do not pause at all. Like I don't sit there and try to think, what do those numbers mean? They're just numbers. I keep reading to see why they gave them to me. The function g is differentiable as well. And g is equal to the inverse of f. Okay, right there, an alarm goes off in my head. Every time I've read an AP test and they have that statement, g or h or whatever, is equal to the inverse of another function, I automatically say to myself, they are most likely going to use this formula right here, which is on your golden notes, left-hand side, maybe 2/3 of the way down. So I immediately remember that formula. Questions? Keep reading. What is the value of g prime of 3? Now I can see why I need this formula. Because they're asking me to find the derivative of g, which is the same as the derivative of f inverse. Well, the formula says the derivative of f inverse at an x value of 3, that's going to be the exact same thing as g prime of 3. That's why I needed that formula. Questions? So then, the formula says this is all equal to 1 divided by f prime of f inverse of the selected x value, which is 3. Like that. Question? Please, David.
So so we need to find the f inverse of 3, right? So, which is
Who knows what
I think it's 6.
Yep. F inverse of 3 is equal to 6 because f of 6 is equal to 3. That's how f inverse works.
And then we need to find f prime of 6.
Let's slow down. Let's pause there for questions. Maddie, please.
I mean that like they both have the same. I don't know. Does it have to do something with like slopes?
No. Good question, though. So remember, f is just a list of xy pairs. So here's my list of xy pairs for f. The x is 6, the y is 3. Okay with that?
Yeah.
The inverse function of f is exactly the same list of xy pairs. It's just they are swapped.
Oh my god.
So my xy pair list for f inverse would look like this. Like that. So no, nothing to do with derivatives, nothing to do with calculus. Questions? 2 for Maddie, 2 for David. So then David's correct. We come here and we say, okay, got it. So this is the same as 1 all over f prime of 6. And I believe they tell us what f prime of 6 is, yes?
-2.
So I'm done. Questions? Really, you're, Ariana? No.
Oh, I was just like, okay, this is like kind of a tangent.
You're
but
good.
I was just saying, since you know that all the gauge for f prime is 6, is like that equals -2. Could you like, since you know you're gonna have to find f prime, could you guess that like f prime would be of -2 because that's the only one they can use?
Honestly, if it comes down to I can't remember anything else, that's a pretty good guess. That's very good logic. Definitely better to remember the concept, of course. But no, if it comes down to that kind of a guess, that's pretty good. Well done, 2 points. Anybody else? Cool. All right. Other questions?